At 7 o'clock on Thursday night here on WOSQ. And then on Friday night, we've got a good matchup in the Merriwood Conference as the Auburndale Apaches boys basketball team takes on the Pittsville Panthers at Auburndale High School. Game time for that one, 7:15. And again, our broadcast will get underway at 7 o'clock on Friday night here on WOSQ. And then on Saturday morning, on AM 1450 WDLB, the Columbus Dons boys basketball team will once again participate in the border battle with some Minnesota schools. And this year it is in Minnesota. It's in Apple Valley, Minnesota. Great little suburb of Minneapolis-St. Paul area. And Apple Valley, the site of the border battle this year. And again, Columbus will again face Springfield of Minnesota. We'll have coverage of that one from Apple Valley, Minnesota, Saturday morning beginning at 9:45, and that's on AM 1450 WDLB. Halftime here at Marshfield Columbus. Dons with a big lead over Spencer, 51-22. Stay with us, second half action after this.
We don't stick it on things that aren't designed to last a long time. So when you see the Amana brand on something, you know it won't let you down.
1 minute, 60 seconds, 1 minute.
That's because they're durable and dependable.
Hey, are you roaming again?
.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer Marshfield. And online at WOSQFM.com. Mike Warren with you from Columbus High School in Marshfield, the Columbus Dons and the Spencer Rockets here tonight. Dons will start the second half with Tyler Furlinger, Charles Pant, Ryan Dieringer, Nick Mulliver, and Hunter Schultz. They're starting five. As the Rockets open up front court to our left with Austin Bacon, Colin Neiman out there, Jack Beslick, Jake Miller, and Noah Zastro. So Bacon and not Carroll starting the second half for the Rockets. Inside pass for Miller on the right side, knocked out of bounds by Columbus. And Spencer will inbound baseline with Bacon to throw it in. Just underway, second half here at Columbus in Marshfield. Dons with a big 51-22 lead. Rockets inbounding. Beslick in the lane, spitting, putting a move on Payne, and then up and no good. Missed it in front of the rim in the lane. Hunter Schultz with the rebound. Long pass up ahead for Furlinger. Left baseline, and he scores on the other end. Furlinger, boy. Schultz, one pass. Furlinger, so quick, especially off the dribble. Left baseline move to the glass and in for two more. Tyler Furlinger with 20 points in the ballgame now. Rockets back to our left, inside for Zastro, almost stolen by Dieringer. Noah gets it back along that left baseline. Back to Neiman in the near corner. Now dribbles on top of the key. Hands to Bacon on the right elbow. Bacon between the circles. Now Beslick steps out for it. Back to Noah on the right side to Bacon now, guarded by Dieringer. High post for Miller. Now right wing three for Neiman, no good. Beslick with the board underneath. Fadeaway jumper in the lane, no good, but he's knocked down and fouled on the play, and he'll be at the line for the second time tonight. Foul was on Mulliver, number one on Nick. Jack at the line. And the first one is good. We'll get one more with 90 seconds gone by here in the second half. It is a 30-point Columbus lead, and it'll stay that way. Beslik missed the second free throw. Rebound by Ferlinger. Tyler up the center of the floor to our right. To Mulliver on the left wing. Dribble drive. Kicks it to Dieringer in the far corner. Back out to Ferlinger. Now Dieringer again for three, and no good. Gets his own rebound. Long rebound back to Ryan. Now on top for Hunter Schultz as the Dons reset. Schultz near side for Dieringer. Ryan left side Ferlinger. Thought about a three. Now drives in. Baseline floater up and in. Two more for Tyler Ferlinger. Now 22 for Tyler. Just 15 points short or shy of 1,000 for his Columbus Dons career. Rockets have it to our left. Bacon a three on top, no good. Rebound grabbed by Schultz. Outlet to Dieringer up the near sideline. To Mulliver, running at the rim. And no good, missed the layup. Rebound by Neiman. Here come the Rockets back to our left. Mulliver cradled that ball and scooped it up at the last second, but overlaid it. High post for Beslik, stolen by Ferlinger. Tyler on the run out to the other end. Off the window and in for two more. Tyler has 6 in the half. He's got 24 on the night, 13 away from 1,000. Here come the Rockets. Front court left. Neiman on the near wing. On top for Miller. Now Zastrow on the right side trying to drive it on Schultz. Pull-up jumper no good, but a foul and a reach-in by Hunter Schultz. It's going to be number 1 on Hunter. And that will put Zastrow at the foul line for the first time here tonight. First one, good. Now Lucas Ellefson off the bench for Spencer, and Vladimir Rivera. First time we've seen him off the Rockets bench tonight. Zastrow's second foul shot. That one's also good. Double figures now for Noah Zastrow. He's got 10. 57-25. Schultz a pull-up three on the other end. Hunter knocks it down. His third from beyond the arc tonight. He's got 15. 60-25 now. The Dons up by 35. 3.5 gone by here in the second half. Rockets now on the attack to our left. Neiman dropped the ball in the lane, picks it up, hands it to Zastrow on the right side for three. Noah knocks down another shot. And he's got 13 now. On the other end, I think an offensive foul on Tyler Ferlinger. His second on the night. And the Rockets get it back, trailing 60-28. 4 minutes gone by here in the second half of the ball game tonight. Rockets on the attack to our left. Neiman on the top of the key. Hands to Noah Zastrow out near the 10-second line between the wheels. Now Neiman on the left wing. Now Vladimir Rivera in there for the first time. Only had one half. He played the entire JV game. Miller now, jumper from the right side. No good. Gets the rebound back at the rim from the left side. Good move by Jake Miller, working the boards along the baseline. He gets that one to go. And it's a 30-point ball game once again. Don's on the attack to our right now. Mulliver lost the ball. Poked away. Stolen. Picked up by Ellefson to Zastrow. Noah runs at the rim on the other end. Missed it. Vladimir Rivera with the offensive rebound. He tried to go back up for a shot. Knocked away out of bounds by Columbus. And so the Rockets will inbound baseline as Beslik comes back in for Spencer. Miller will get a break. Rockets throw it into Beslik in the lane under the basket. Knocked away by Ferlinger. Mulliver comes out of there with it. Runs at the rim. Layup no good. Gets his own rebound. No good again. Put back again no good. Knocked out of bounds by Rivera. And the Dons will keep possession. Boy, Mulliver grabbed that ball, cradles it as he goes toward the basket. Missed it once, missed it again, and missed it a third time. Now gets the inbounds pass, and the shot goes off the side of the backboard. Neiman grabs it for the Rockets, back the other way. Neiman top of the key now, open for three. He'll take it, no good. And the rebound by Zastro, flies in there, grabs it, goes right at the bucket, and dumps it in for two more. 15 for Noah Zastro. Now on the other end, Mulliver open for three in the near corner, no good. Rebound Ellefson, outlet to Neiman up the far sideline to our left. Rockets get it back. Now tipped away by Furlinger, chasing it into the backcourt. Ellefson grabs it for the Rockets. Back to front court left. Zastro has it stolen by Mulliver to Schultz. Up ahead for Furlinger. Layup off the glass and in. Two more for Tyler Furlinger. Make it 11 to 1,000. 26 points for Tyler Furlinger tonight. Needed 37 coming in to get to 1,000. He's 11 away. Rockets back to our left, down low for Zastro, and fouled as he took that ball into the lane. 30-point Columbus lead with 6 minutes gone by here in the second half. Austin Bacon back in for Spencer, and Neiman will come out. Ellefson to inbound baseline for the Rockets. Baseline near side, front court left. Ellefson throws it high out top for Zastro. Between the circles, he'll fire a three. No good. Bacon with the rebound. No, he has to save it before it went out of bounds. Threw it to Dieringer, who gives it to Schultz. Hunter to front court right. Far corner. Three ball. Furlinger too strong. Mulliver with the rebound on the right baseline. Back on top for Schultz. Hunter, he'll fire a three from on top. No good. Furlinger flies in there, grabs the rebound, puts up a shot, is knocked down in the process, and is fouled. That'll be on Beslik, and Furlinger will be at the line for the first time tonight. And no good. Well, that's rare. Second one is good. Furlinger, a 75% free throw shooter, as Columbus takes a timeout and they lead 63-32. It's a 31-point Columbus lead. Again, the foul was on Jack Beslik, number one on him. So now you've got Tyler Furlinger with 27 points. He is 10 points away now. 10 points away from reaching 1,000 for his Columbus Dons career. So we'll see if they try to get him the 10 points yet here tonight at home. He needed 37 coming in. 10 away. Following the timeout, Rockets have the ball to our left. Bacon on top for Ellefson. He'll fire a three, no good. Rebound knocked around, tipped out of bounds to Spencer. Jake Miller back into the ball game. Beslik will come out. And the Rockets, well, no, it'll be Don's ball to our right. Mulliver on the near wing, baseline. Schultz left side, passes on a three, drives at the rim, and is fouled in the process. Hunter Schultz at the line for Marshfield Columbus. First one good. Nate Carroll back in now for Spencer. That foul was on Zastro, his second. Schultz, his second free throw, in and out, no good. And it's Carroll with the rebound. So the Rockets have it back to our left. Zastro hands it to Ellefson on the near wing. On top for Miller. Now Bacon gets it between the circles. Near side Ellefson. Oh, left baseline wide open. Good move there by Lucas Ellefson, his first basket of the ball game. Don's back to our right. Hunter Schultz pull up two from the near side, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds to Marshfield Columbus with 10:31 left in the ball game. 64-34, Columbus by 30. Mulliver inbounding baseline, throws it high out top for Dieringer. He'll drive the lane, dumps it down low. Mulliver for Furlinger, far wing three, no good. Rebound Schultz. Hunter back to Furlinger. Left baseline off the glass and in for two more. And Furlinger now 8 away from 1,000. 66-34. See if they try to get it to him yet here tonight. Spencer back to our left. Bacon on top. Now Zastro on the left wing. High post for Miller. Bacon right side. Tries to drive past Dieringer, right baseline. Oh, good move, but he couldn't get it to fall. Dieringer with the rebound. Outlet to Mulliver. Nick over to Schultz in the near corner for three. No good. Mulliver with the rebound. The putback, no good again by Columbus. Bacon with the board that time. Outlet pass for Zastro. Knocked away by Mulliver. Out of bounds to Columbus. Now Mandel checking in for Columbus. Jared comes into the ball game, and Charles Pant will come out. Dons will be inbounding. On the far wing to our right, Mulliver to throw it in. Throws it in for Dieringer. Top of the key. Now to Furlinger on the left elbow. Schultz in the far corner tries to go baseline, and he's cut off by Zastro, and Noah reaches in. Non-shooting foul. Don's inbounding into Furlinger in the lane. Tyler kicks it on top for Mandel. He'll drive the lane. Kicks it over to Mulliver on the left side. Back on top for Furlinger. Now Schultz. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound Miller for Spencer. Back the other way to our left. Now to Jack Beslick. Neiman on the near wing, guarded by Dieringer. Now Zastro on top, guarded by Hunter Schultz. Noah hands it off to Neiman on the near side. Back to Zastro in the near corner for three. Noah knocks down another three-pointer. His second of the ball game. He's got 18 points in the ball game. Now Columbus back to our right. Dieringer left open, right side three. And Ryan Dieringer knocks down his first basket of the ball game. 69-37. Here come the Rockets back to our left. A three for Neiman that's short. Rebound grabbed by Furlinger. Outlet to Mandel. Jarrett up the center of the floor to our right to Dieringer in the far corner. Now Furlinger. He'll drive to the rim and in for two more for Tyler Furlinger. Make it 6 away from 1,000. And the Rockets, I believe, call a timeout here with 8:22 left in regulation. Timeout on the floor, 71-37. Marshfield Columbus with a big lead. Furlinger 6 away from 1,000 will check out of the ball game, along with Schultz and Mulliver. Peyton Nystrom will check in. Mandel. Also, who do we have? Noah Hansen back out there, and Ethan Meese, along with Ryan Dieringer. Rockets have the ball to our left. Following the timeout, Beslick on top. 8 minutes left in regulation. Baseline jumper from the right side for Neiman, no good. Rebound grab by Caro underneath. Jump ball. Scramble for the rebound there, and Columbus has it. Dons have it to our right with under 8 minutes to go now. 71-37. Nystrom at the point. Hands it to Mandel. He'll fire a three from the right side. Good look, but in and out. Can't get it to go. Beslik with the rebound for the Rockets. Back to our left. Jack into the lane. Now kicks it to Zastro on the left side. Pull-up jumper blocked by Mandel. We've got an offensive foul on Beslik. Number 2 on Jack. Caro will come out. Vladimir Rivera, a transfer from Menasha, back into the ball game. Dons have it to our right with 7.5 to go in regulation. Nystrom hands to Mandel on the near wing. On top now for Mies. Back to Mandel between the circles. Now Dieringer left side on top for Nystrom. Payton kicks it to Mandel on the left wing. He'll fire a three, no good. Rivera with the rebound for the Rockets. Outlet to Zastro. Up the center of the floor, back to our left. Zastro on top, guarded by Nystrom. High post for Miller. Now he'll spin toward the basket. Up and no good. Beslik with the rebound down low, and he's fouled. Boy, good move by Miller to go baseline. Spun off the defender and went to his right and found an open lane. Now Bryce Sperlinger checks in for Columbus. Rockets inbounding, baseline. That foul was on Peyton Nystrom, number 1 on Peyton. Rockets inbound to Miller. Now Beslik on the right wing. On top now for Neiman. 6:50 left in the ball game. Beslik on the right elbow. Now Rivera to Zastro. Near side Neiman. Lob inside for Rivera. Knocked away by Mies and out of bounds. As Matt Olson checks in for Columbus. Mandel will come out. Rockets inbounding baseline. Neiman looking, throws it down low for Rivera. Under the basket, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound grab by Beslik. Jack in the lane, spinning, shooting, no good. But he's fouled down low, and Beslik working hard down there. We'll get to the foul line for the 3rd time tonight. And the first one, no good, off the front of the rim. He'll get one more. Austin Bacon back in for the Rockets. Neiman will come out. The foul was on Ethan Mies, his second. Second foul shot by Beslik is good. 4 of 6 tonight from the line for Jack Beslik. He's got 9 points in the ballgame. 71-38 now. Columbus with the lead and the ball. Bryce Sperlinger to Olson on the left wing. Matt dribbles down the lane, puts up a shot, and gets it to fall in. Matt Olson with a basket. Spencer back to our left. 6 minutes left in regulation. 73-38. Dons up big in this one. Beslik on top. Near side for Zastro. Inside for Rivera. Kicked, I think, by Nystrom out of bounds to Spencer. Boy, that's one thing that Peyton Nystrom gives you. Great defense. He is always moving. He's got great feet and great hands. He's always getting those hands in the passing lanes and making you work for every shot. Nystrom on Zastro on the near wing. Zastro tries to go baseline. Quick feet by Nystrom. Cuts him off. Makes him put up a bad shot. No good. Rivera scrambles for the rebound. Taken away by Nystrom. Up ahead for Mies. Down low for Matt Olson. Spins, shoots, scores again. Matt Olson, 2 more. He's got 4 on the board. 75-38 with 5.5 to go in regulation. Rockets back to our left now. Zastro down low. Miller wide open. Miller, great look inside. Castro, backdoor cut by Miller, gets him 2 more. He's got 8 in the ball game. Now Olsen again down low for Columbus on the other end, and I think he might have been bumped and fouled. And Bacon picks up the foul as I think we've got Nick Hutchison here. And Peyton Nystrom will come out. Don's inbounding baseline after the foul by Bacon. That was number 1 on Austin. Olsen throws it in. Ball knocked away on the floor. Picked up by Zastro. Zastro has it knocked away from behind by Olsen. Picked up by Furlinger. Dons get it right back to our right. Furlinger on the near wing. Baseline jumper now. No good for for Noah Hansen. But a rebound there by the Dons. Now to Meese, left baseline jumper, no good. Gets it back now, a 3 by Meese, no good again. And Ellefson comes away with the rebound for the Rockets. To Zastro. Now near wing Beslik for 3. That one looks good, and it is. Jack Beslik with a big shot there. He's got 12 in the ball game, 4.5 left, and it's a 32-point Columbus lead at 75-43. Olsen on the near wing, out top for Bryce Furlinger. Now Meese on the left side, back on top for Olsen. Near corner for Furlinger. Bryce hands it off to Hutchison, who drives the lane, puts up a shot, no good. Rivera with the rebound for the Rockets. Outlet to Beslik now. They have it front court to our left. Zastro now on the right elbow with under 4 to go. Miller in the far corner, guarded by Meese. Inside for Rivera. He finds himself triple teamed along that baseline. Kicks it out. Ellefson. Right side 3 ball, no good. Rebound tipped around, and there's a rebounding foul. Against, let's see, Jake Miller picks up the foul. Now Noah Taylor checks in for Marshfield Columbus, as does Evan Deeringer in the ball game now with 3.5 to go. I don't think we'll see Tyler Furlinger anymore tonight. 6 points shy of 1,000 for his Columbus Dons career. And I don't think he's going to get it here in front of the home crowd tonight. Dons have it to our right. Hutchison on top to Evan Deeringer on the near side. Now Taylor dribbles in, hands it off to Olsen, left baseline. Now far corners, 3, no good. Rebound grab by Beslik. Rockets get it back with under 3 to go. Up ahead for Miller on the right side. Miller trying to go baseline, pull up jumper along that right baseline. Jake Miller having a good game tonight. He's got 10 points. 75-45, still Columbus by 30. Now on the other end, down low, point blank range, and Noah Taylor missed it. Rockets grab the rebound. Beslik up the center of the floor to our left, and Coach Randy Reckner wants a Spencer timeout with 2.5 to go. In regulation, Dons up by 30, 75-45. Stay with us, more basketball after this.
Good in agriculture, everyone claims to be an ag bank. At Citizens State Bank of Loyal, we are an ag bank for all times, dedicated to the long-term financial success of our farmers. That commitment to agriculture has been our way of life for 105 years. Why we are involved in a number of farm organizations, why we have expanded our ag staff, and why we will be here for this generation and the future generations on your family's farm. Citizens State Bank of Loyal, Brampton, Neillsville, Spencer, and Marshfield. We finance Wisconsin's agriculture.
All right, following the timeout, boy, they came back out of that timeout really early. Spencer inbound to the ball, lost it out of bounds. And the Dons got it to our right, and Noah Taylor's fouled. He's now at the free throw line. First one is good for Noah Taylor. Carrick Bushman now in for Columbus. The Rockets have some subs in there as well. Brett Cash, a freshman. Here's the second foul shot by Taylor, and that's good. He's got 2 points in the ball game. So Cash gets some playing time here tonight for the Rockets. See Nate Caro back out there. Ellefson is out there, as is Josh Rudolph, a senior. Rockets have it to our left. Ellefson on top, guarded by Matt Olson. Now Rudolph steps out for it. Gets it to Neiman. Now Cash on the near wing. Back to Ellefson between the circles. Ellefson hands it to Neiman on the right side. Goes baseline. Lobs it up. No good. Olson with the rebound. Outlet to Evan Dieringer. He lost it. Neiman picks it up. Back the other way. Pull-up jumper in the lane. No good. And Olson again with another rebound for Columbus. Outlet to Dieringer up the near sideline. Now to Taylor in the lane. Taylor, pass inside for Hutchison, knocked away. And it went out of bounds to Spencer as Bryce Furlinger checks back in for Columbus. Olson will come out. .120 left in the ball game. Rockets have it to our left. Austin Bacon back out there. Ellefson on the near wing to our left, guarded by Bryce Furlinger. On top for Bacon now. Now Cash gets it, guarded by Bushman. Boy, that's a mismatch. Cash is not a big kid, and Bushman is not a small kid. Lob inside for Rudolph. Puts up a shot. Left baseline move by Josh Rudolph. And he puts it in for two as we approach the end of the ball game now. 77-47. Columbus still by 30. Now a steal by Bacon. Outlet to Cash. The Rockets get it back on a Columbus turnover with 30 seconds left in the ball game. Ellefson on top now has it. Back over to Bacon on the right side. Now Cash gets it. Back to Ellefson on the left wing to our left. Ellefson along that left baseline in the lane for Caro. Tipped away and stolen by Taylor. Noah on the run out to the rim on the other end for two. Rockets now back to our left with just a couple of seconds. A pull-up three at the buzzer for Austin Bacon. And he knocked it home at the buzzer. Bacon hits a three as time expires. But the Columbus Dons come away with a big win here tonight at home, beating the Spencer Rockets in Eastern Clover Belt Conference boys basketball 79-50. Our final score in this one. Dons win it. They improve to 14-0 on the year, and they have now won their 30th straight conference game with the win here tonight. They remain unbeaten on the year, and they're 10-0 in the conference. The Rockets now fall to 4-8. And they are now 4-5 in conference play. Dons win it 79-50, back-to-back home wins for the Dons. They beat Loyal last night in a big one, and now knock off the Rockets 79-50. Our final score here this evening. Stay with us. A complete summary on our post-game report from Columbus after this.
Where will you be the next time you're sick? At home? On the job? On vacation? No matter where you are, you can get expert care on the phone for common
2 minutes
issues like
here.
3929 and speak with a nurse practitioner at Marshfield Clinic. You can call any day between 7 a.m. and 9 p.m. for just $40. That's Care My Way at 844-227-3929. Marshfield Clinic. Don't just live. Shine.
Everybody likes something for free. Matter if it's a single Lazy Boy rocker recliner, a Flex Steel or Marshfield sofa, or bedroom furniture from Wolfcraft, delivery is free. Hanks also carries every type of flooring imaginable with accurate, unchanging estimates. So get your free fix. Head to Hanks Furniture, downtown Thorpe. Hanks Furniture, free delivery.
Buying a home, feel like a mouse in an endless maze. Wrong turn here, wrong turn there. At Fairway Independent
All right, I'm back.
To guide you through every turn to help you find the cheese.
This is Todd Schultz with Fairway. We want to be your financial.
Still want 2 minutes?
We work with FHA, VA, WIDA, Rural Development.
Yeah, are we through
We'll
them?
review all your options. You get more home loans.
Yeah, we have. If we take
We know you have many checking and savings options, but the fact that we offer free Advantage checking is really special.
so yeah, we have nothing to worry about.
That much better. Add a little online banking, IRAs, CDs, ATM, and debit cards, and you've got a recipe for success. Keep Central Wisconsin strong and experience the community advantage by choosing the proven, reliable leadership of Advantage Community Bank. Check us out at AdvantageCommunityBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, welcome back to Marshfield, Columbus, where tonight the Columbus Dons defeat the Spencer Rockets in Eastern Clover Bell Conference boys basketball, 79-50, our final score here this evening. Adam Burden producing our broadcast. I'm Mike Warren from Columbus High School in Marshfield tonight, and the Dons get another big win here over the Spencer Rockets. And again, our final 79-50. Our post-game report continues. We'll be joined by Coach K here in just a few minutes. Joe Konieczny will join us as our post-game report continues. And talk about another big win, back-to-back home wins here the last two nights. A 5-point win over Loyal last night. 70-65. The Dons had to come from behind. They were down by 5 at halftime in that one. Down by as many as 11 at one point in that first half. And they came back on a 41-31 second half run to win that one by 5 over Loyal to, well, that should have basically clinched the conference, even if the Dons lose the second matchup with Loyal on, February 8th or 9th, I believe it is. Even with that, even if the Dons were to lose that game, they would they would still wrap up the conference if they win all the other ones. Let's look at the scoring in this one. Columbus led by Tyler Furlinger, and I wasn't sure if they were going to try to get him to 1,000 tonight or not. They did not get him there. He needed 37 coming in to get to 1,000 for his Dons career. He came up 6 short of that tonight, and Tyler with 31 points here in this ball game. So he'll need 6 on Saturday in Minnesota to get to 1,000. He'll get that easily on Saturday. So 31 for Tyler tonight. Let's see, 17 for Nick Mulliver, all in the first half. Nick did not score in the second half of this one here tonight. 16 for Hunter Schultz, kind of a quiet night for him. His average is 27 a game. He had 16, including 3 3-point baskets. And beyond that, 4 points apiece for Matt Olson and Noah Taylor. 3 points for Ryan Deeringer. He knocked down a 3 in the second half. And 2 points apiece for Jared Mandel and Ethan Meese. Well, let's see. The Spencer Rockets led tonight by Noah Zastro with 18, including 10 in the second half. Noah knocked down a pair of threes and went 2 for 2 from the foul line tonight as well. 12 points for Jack Beslick, including 4 of 6 from the line and 2 3-pointers. 10 points for Jake Miller, 4 for Austin Bacon off the bench, and then 2 points apiece for Colin Neiman, Lucas Ellefson, and Josh Rudolph had 2 points in the ball game as well. So Columbus wins it 79-50, our final score. And again, they remain unbeaten. They get their 14th win of the year, and they remain unbeaten in the conference as well. They are now 10-0 in Eastern Clover Belt Conference play. As our post-game report continues, let's bring in the head coach of the Columbus Dons, Joe Konieczny, kind enough to stop by and talk about, Coach, another big win here in the Eastern Clover Belt Conference over the Spencer Rockets here tonight.
I thought for the most part we did a pretty good job. We were a little bit worried about having a letdown after the win last night against Loyal, but for the most part we were intense and focused and jumped out to a pretty quick lead. So got Furlinger out on some runouts. Oliver shot the ball particularly well early. Hunter Schultz didn't shoot it particularly well, but he did a lot of other things to really share it and get others involved early. And I think we had some decent efforts from guys off the bench that got more minutes than they're used to because of the point spread. All in all, we're just happy to get another conference win.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to ask you. Were you worried about the letdown after such an emotional come-from-behind win over Loyal the night before, and maybe come out, maybe worried that you would just not have the focus or the drive or the level of intensity that you had against Loyal?
We were. It's hard to be happy and elated with the win last night and to all of a sudden forget about it and focus on a game 24 hours later. But that's something we'll have to do in the playoffs, the week of regionals. You could play Friday and Saturday, and if you are a little bit too happy with yourself from Friday, then Saturday your season will be over. So we tried to kind of express that to our players, that last night was over and today was a new day, and I think for the most part they took it to heart.
31 for Tyler Furlinger, 6 shy of 1,000.
He's a great player. He's a really good high school athlete, and he's a really nice human being. And I wish, knowing that, I maybe should have left him in for 6 more points.
I was wondering if you were gonna.
I think that's something that he doesn't really care about, though, which makes it meaningful. And he'll get it Saturday, hopefully, against a really good team over in Minnesota.
Yeah, he certainly will. 17 for Nick Mulliver, all in the first half. He was kind of quiet in that second half. But boy, his game, watching him from last year to this year, it's so different. It's night and day. He's added a little size, speed, quickness, and he's a better ball handler and shooter, all around a much better player. His development has been kind of fun to watch.
He is, and he's we've talked about it before. His biggest downfall is that he kind of got stuck in that class right behind Tyler and Hunter. He doesn't get to shoot as much as he would without those two there, but again, he's just very unselfish, and his ability to shoot when he's in rhythm and he's open, it's going to go in the vast majority of the time, which really makes it helps Hunter and Tyler get to the basket because they can't help off Nick. So he's a great kid and a great player, and a great first half tonight. Didn't play much in the second half, again, because of the point spread, but he can score in bunches, and he definitely did it in that first half.
Right, and Hunter Schultz, as you mentioned, was 16, below his average, but again, you didn't need these guys for much of the second half. He didn't shoot particularly well for the second straight night.
And we wanted him to kind of get going for Saturday, and it'll happen. I mean, you can have an off night or two. He still scored 16 and did a lot of other things well. Rebounded well, pushed the ball up the floor well. I don't have an assist total, but a lot of those runouts for Tyler and kickouts to Nick were from him. And guys like Ryan Deringer, Charles Payne, Jared Mandel move the ball. You watch Ryan Deringer and how unselfish he plays offensively. You really realize what we missed last year without him. Just a kid that is always in the right spot defensively and always makes the extra pass on offense. And his mentality and the sole focus on winning versus individual anything is very, very impressive.
Yeah, so, I mean, overall, you got what you wanted after that big game against Loyal last night, and this is exactly what you were hoping for.
It was. We wanted to get a win, stay healthy. We'll give the boys tomorrow off. We don't want to go 7 days in a row. Then we'll practice again Thursday and Friday and head to Minnesota Friday night, which should be a fun weekend. And a really quality opponent from Springfield, Minnesota, over at a really nice facility, Apple Valley High School. And after our game, you get to stay and watch some pretty good players, Kobe King and Jordan McCabe, and I think there's 6 or 7 high-level Division I college athletes playing after us. So it should be a fun weekend and a good experience for our players.
Yeah, so Springfield, Minnesota, a similar team. What do you know about them?
They're very good. They lost their first game of the season, and now I think they've won 14 or 15 straight, so they're 14 or 15-1, depending on how they did tonight. They have a 6'6" sophomore who's tremendously talented and is going to be a big problem for us in the middle. I do think that we can push the tempo a little bit. And if we shoot the ball well, we'll be in the game. But it's going to be great for us to play an opponent at that level. It's really going to test us.
Is this all about playoff sort of, getting you ready, going on a long road trip and playing against a very tough opponent, something you would have to do in, say the sectionals?
It is. I think it's going to make us better playing a team of that caliber. It did the last 2 years. But more so, it's just an opportunity to kind of have a unique experience to go play a team from a different state at a facility that's produced some really good players like Tyus Jones and some guys in the NBA. And there's 6 or 7 games, and they start with the small schools and end with the large schools. Spash is there for Wisconsin, Kaukauna, La Crosse Central. So it's going to be a fun day of high school basketball, and something hopefully our players look back on in 20, 25 years and say, that was fun that we got to do that. So that's what it's about more than anything, is the experience, but we also want to try to win a basketball game.
All right, sounds good, Coach. You'll try to remain unbeaten on the road at Apple Valley, Minnesota on Saturday morning at 10 a.m.
Correct.
And we'll see you over there.
Thank you for the coverage. We appreciate it.
All right, you bet. Coach K, Joe Konieczny, kind enough to stop by on our post-game report. Dons win another one. They keep rolling along, 14-0 now on the year, 10-0 in the Eastern Clover Bell Conference as they knock off the Spencer Rockets here tonight, 79-50, our final score. Stay with us. We'll have more of our post-game report from Columbus High School in Marshfield after